Is this how hard the ball's pumped?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's proper.
Really pumped, isn't it?
Yeah. You're very welcome to the final episode of the Novibet Kicking Challenge. It's been class travelling around the country, meeting some of the biggest names in Gaelic football, rugby, even some social media influencers. Conor Glass sets the record so far at 60 yards. Today we're shooting a Paudie Clifford, recognisable name, Kerry captain, All-Ireland winner, multiple All-Stars. So he's the last man to have a crack off the Novibet Kicking Challenge. Paudie, what's the crack?
How
are you getting on?
Good, all good. Good.
He's 24 years of age. I think I said you had your debut for the senior team. So not that long ago, and you've since gone on. You won 3 All-Stars back to back. So you did a lot, and last year captain of the county. So like, were those years maybe where you weren't in playing week in, week out, kind of probably looking in maybe a bit from the outside, quite important to allow you to do what you've done in the last couple of years? Or how would you look back on that?
Yeah, they were. So I didn't play minor or under 21, so obviously wasn't called straight in at 21 or 22. So I suppose my game had to mature, and kind of my body, I suppose, as well. I had to come up to inter-county standard, and I did a lot of that. I did a lot of that myself, and I probably, I suppose, gained a bit of resilience from that, and then just stuck at it, playing with the club, and enjoyed that obviously, and got on very well with everyone in the club. So that kind of dragged me along, and then when I got the chance to play with East Kerry, I suppose I played well enough to justify being called in, I suppose, and kind of went from there, yeah. So, no, it's been, I suppose, a long journey, but only halfway through, really.
Yeah, loads to go. How do you look at the All-Star accolades? Because most of the lads have got them, and everyone probably sees them a little bit differently.
The sweetest is to win the All-Ireland and an All-Star.
Yeah.
Because obviously that's what we're aiming for every year. So, no, it's obviously nice, but as I said, the team accolades are the ones you want. We want to be able to celebrate with the team, and that's obviously what we're going to be striving towards.
Your club won the county championship, so then as part of that, you guys have a unique enough system down here in Kerry, but you were the county captain then after winning the club championship. How was that kind of stepping into that bigger leadership role and being a lot more frontal, I suppose, in things?
Yeah, it was obviously a huge honour. It was, obviously something you dream of since you were young. Yeah. You never think it's going to happen, but a huge honour. Obviously disappointing the way the season ended, but no, it was something to be very proud of. All right.
Yeah, it's a huge accolade. So you're a huge American football fan. Just maybe talk briefly about that. Then we get into kicking again. How did that come about? Because the Steelers is, you know the players, you know the names. I heard you on the podcast. You know the crack basically.
Started getting into American football, I suppose, in the 2000s, and that's when Steelers were at their best. I just remember staying up watching Super Bowls. For some reason, it feels like they used to be on later that time. I don't know why, but I used to be tired and going to school the next day. But yeah, I just loved it from then on, and just always loved the Steelers and love watching them and seeing how they're getting on.
Now we'll get you into the actual kicking American football. Have you done it before, or just be fairly new to you?
Yeah, new to me. Yeah, not much, no.
Yeah, sound. Yeah. I'll say as well, just to tee it up, Conor Glass got to 60. He's well back there. He had a big breeze behind him. We're on a kind of a slightly wet pitch with the crosswind, so it's not perfect for you. But look, I'll try and give you a bit of coaching, and you just do what you naturally do.
Yeah.
Give it a crack.
Yeah.
All right.
Is this how hard the ball's pumped?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's proper.
Really pumped, isn't it?
Yeah. You can contact it well.
That actually felt like there.
That sounded a little bit thin.
So
thin being kind of like here,
okay,
maybe.
Yeah.
And you probably want to just be a little bit higher on the foot. That's when it hits your knuckle. Biggest bone of your foot. Yeah. See how high up the net you hit as well. And with a kick like that, the Mayo lads will be in trouble, I'd say, to start with. That's the reason, like, a guy makes in the NFL is there, we say foot to ball. So like when you're contacting the ball, we freeze frame and get an angle behind and just break down your foot angle. And if it's something like that, you have a shot. If your toes in front, you're going to miss left as a right footer. So like, it's hyper analysed. Something that like in rugby or Gaelic football, there's so many things to do. It's hard to, you don't have an hour to sit down because you have enough things going on. But that's what the American football kickers do.
I suppose it's all they're thinking about all week.
Nice. You had that little right to left there a little bit. When that happens in a game, you're kickers in trouble.
Big trouble.
Yeah. And that's the big thing about a game. You know this, in like when the ball snap back 8 yards, you have the 1.3 seconds. But like as you're kicking, usually it's on a wide angle lens in the stadium, but like you're feeling heat here, You'll kick the ball, finish, and the body just goes straight past you. But they're the things when it's wide angle, you don't quite appreciate it, but they're coming for you. Tell you what you're doing really well, even sliding. As I said, it's a wet pitch. You get really good height on the ball.
I'll take maybe one or two more.
Yeah. I want you to try hit one of these balls as well, even though they're a bit softer. They're actually sometimes nicer to kick. Just try it.
Yeah.
When you're standing over a dead ball in Gaelic football, what's kind of your process to pull you out of this for a second? Like, how are you kind of even placing the ball or your steps? What's that look like for you?
Back, maybe a tiny step into the left, which helps me keep it straight. Then
yeah, it's fairly narrow.
Right to left. Yeah,
that's like a lot of the goalkeepers.
It's narrow, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Nice. Yeah, I see your height. Because a lot of lads, outfield players like yourself, just from doing this now a while, tend to come from bigger distance and more of an angle.
Yeah.
And goalkeepers are more narrow, but that's probably the most narrow out of the lads I've got.
Yeah, outfield. Is it? Yeah. And what way would they, like Tucker now? What way is he?
Like, they're
obviously they don't have long run ups.
Extremely narrow, so they're 3 and 2. But like if this ball, I'll just set one up to give you an example. So 3 and 2 is kind of their steps, pretty short steps, and then just outside shoulder width to the side.
Okay.
And then you have from here. What often happens is once you're set and you're ready, you just eyeball your holder to give a nod to say, no, I'm ready, good to go. Most guys then, to take this, it's a half step. Well, it's really a quarter. It's like a quarter step, then 2 full steps to the ball.
Okay.
And you take that little jab step, it's called, just before he catches it. So just before he catches it, second step as the ball's being set, and then as you drive to the ball, you're hoping it looks something like that to give it a kick. So that's 1.3 seconds, but they're very narrow. And Atlanta, the guy Youngway Koo, like he almost kicks, he's almost behind the ball. It's an awkward swing.
Oh,
flexibility.
The Falcons.
Falcons,
yeah.
But if they saw some of the lads can take frees and stuff. They're hopping and skipping.
The first time I saw
it wouldn't fly.
No.
Anyway, what do you reckon? Do you want to 1 or 2 more? Are you ready to get rolling?
I'll start with it.
Sound, that's good. Get into it. You get 1 mulligan, so you get 1 miss, and then if you miss, you get to make it after that. But after that, no more mulligans.
Okay.
So when you're ready, over to you. This is 30 yards, field goal. Off the toe, but she's good. There's your right to left. She'll carry. To go on par with O'Shea, Keegan, Rice and DeLoco. And that should carry. All right. Good news is you're definitely not last. Everyone now, there's Lodi settled on 45. Fairness here, look at the pitch is heavy on him. He doesn't have all the advantage at his back here at all. Oh, I see the pitch.
Paudie Clifford, 45 yards in the Novibet Kicking Challenge. Tough conditions.
You're in good company. In fair, I think most of the lads, Conor Glass a bit of an outlier back there, but everyone kind of finished between 45 and 60. So that was good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. But anyway, same questions for all the lads. This is, your American football, so maybe a bit more strategy, understanding how this would work. But who would make the best quarterback out of all Gaelic footballers, past or present? Who do you think would do a good job in the NFL?
Go with Gooch. He had the vision. He could have adapted his game, I think. Yeah, Gooch.
Yeah, that's a good shout. So someone else chose him, but fair. It's good reason why, vision. Who do you reckon would make the best wide receiver, past or present player? Who are you backing?
Maybe James McCarthy. He was big and fast, in fairness.
For context,
he's big and fast.
This question we've been talking about off screen for 2 or 3 minutes, because this man was talking about schemes. The Chief, they could use him like this or that, so he knows his stuff. But that's your final answer.
Yeah.
We'll lock it in. 45-yard field goal to win the Super Bowl. Who do you reckon is the man to throw it over? And I was going to say Conor Glass is a good option, but don't choose him. Who else?
Is this past or present?
Past or present?
Brian Sheehan.
Right. Oh yeah, fair. That's a great shout, Brian Sheehan. All right, so that's us done. 45 yards. Last episode of the Novibet Kicking Challenge. We have Conor as the winner. What do you reckon? Now having had a crack off at 60 yards is hard to do.
Serious kick. Yeah. Was it windy that day in Glen?
He knows the crack. Look, Sam man, for coming out, giving this a crack. And best of luck for the season ahead. And yeah, look, go Steelers as well, big Steelers man.
Cheers.
Man, Paudie,
Thanks.
cheers. And that is the Novibet Kicking Challenge wrapped up. We had 8 kickers from across the country give it a go. 5 of them finished up at 45 yards. 2 of the lads got back to 50. And our winner, just hold a second, we got to keep walking back here. The winner of the Novibet Kicking Challenge at 60 yards, Derry's finest, Conor Glass. So congrats to Conor. Congrats to all the lads for getting involved and taking part. It was class to see some of Ireland's best kickers of a Gaelic football and rugby ball try the American football. I hope everyone now has an appreciation for how hard it actually is. And now it was a great experience, and cheers to Novibet for putting all this on. And I hope everyone at home enjoyed watching the series.